10 years ago, this very day, a tragedy struck as one Joe Valentine stood on a street corner. When from around the corner a loud bang ringed out. A gunshot. A man in an overcoat turned around holding a gun in his hand, placing it back into his side pocket. He turns to Joe. Alright, bud. Thanks for it. He hands him a manila envelope, and Joe says, Listen, man. I can't do this anymore. Alright? Daughter's getting out next week. I can't handle this. Hey, bud, come on now, alright? It'll be your last week then, eh? Don't worry, you can take care of her. She'll be in good hands. Just remember, buddy. You get what you deserve. He walks around the corner, out of sight. Joe taps his foot on the ground and pulls out a cigarette from his pocket. Realizing that he left his lighter back at the office, he turns and heads towards his car to use the lighter there. When suddenly a man comes from around the corner and bumps into him. Oh, hey! Sorry, man. Hey. Have a good one. Sorry about that. Yeah. Joe, not even fazed by this. It's a normal occurrence for people to bump into each other, just keeps walking around. Gets into the driver's side and uses the car's cigarette lighter in order to light his smoke. When he just stares out his window, you get what you deserve, eh? Fuck's that supposed to mean? And then at that point, a massive explosion rings out as a spark trails in the car's direction underneath it. And that explosion brings us to the modern day. Session 2. You get what you deserve. Arthur Core stands on the street corner, that very same one, holding a cigarette lighter in his hand, twiddling it around.
Oh, bud. It's been real. Yeah. Marcus, where he's going.
Yeah. You go ahead and start walking when you, bump into a guy. Oh, hey, I need some directions. Do you have a moment?
Yeah, sure, probably. What do you need?
Yeah, there's a construction site not far from here. It's, I hear it's been worked on for the past, almost 5 years now? Do you happen to know where that is?
I'm assuming it's the one from, session 1?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, why, what do you ask? I mean, I'm happy to show you the way.
Oh, yeah, I mean, if you could just point me in the direction, actually, I just gotta go over
Yeah,
there for a
okay,
little bit.
it's, it's not too far from here, so just take, usually everyone just says 3 lefts and a right, but you pretty much could do that for any place in the city.
Yeah.
It's pretty much directly behind you. A little bit more to the south, maybe a little bit west.
Thanks. No matter how long I've lived in this city, 15 years now, and I still haven't gotten the lay of it, eh?
Ah, interesting.
Yeah. Well, you have a good one. If you're heading to the library, it's recently cleared out, so yeah.
Oh, interesting. I actually was heading to the library.
Well, it's in this direction. All right. You
I was thinking about that.
continue on your way.
What do you mean it's cleared out?
And find yourself standing in front of the library. The man ran off and turned a corner a little bit ago.
Right. Okay. I pretty much just let him on a little bit of a wild chase accidentally, but I'm not that great at directions. I step up to the library doors. I'm assuming they're open. If not, I'll give it a knock.
They aren't open, but it's a library, so you can just.
Well, I mean, it's like the door. I mean, like the
no,
lock's open.
the lock's
not-
open. You can just walk
it's not
inside,
locked,
and you
yeah.
see
Public library.
two guys off to the side over here, currently moving some things around. There's a table and it has a bunch of books on it. For you assume that there was an autograph signing here recently, and these guys seem to be clearing that out. And you see Linda behind the desk.
Linda, it's great to see you. What's
Oh, Arthur, it's great. Oh, how are you doing? It's been a
I've
little
been
while,
bad.
right? You haven't been here in quite some time.
Yeah, well, work's got me busy. You know me.
Yeah. Well,
Listen, Linda.
mhm.
I have a few things I'd like to learn. Things I'd like to do some research on. If you'd well, let's see.
Yeah. What do you need? We have plenty of books here.
I
if
heard
they're
something
blueprints
about it.
again. I can get my hands on those.
Well, I might need some. You might have to take a look at things.
All right. Yep. If you want to just take a look
I-
around, go ahead.
I'm gonna take a quick look around for what I need. So, this is a real like Liam thing.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing. I know that I'm trying to find out research about these drugs. I don't know how the fuck I'd go about that in like a public way. Research on habits, drug habits, on basically blueprints and things. So I'm just having you as the DM kind of help me
Okay. If you
sort through Connor's, not Connor, like through Arthur's mind.
Okay, so in this library there's plenty of educational books. I'm sure you could find something if you want to look into the effects drugs have on people and try and go about what you know their effects are. You could probably call up Damien if you wanted to know what effects said drug is having.
Well, it's a lot of things. I'd like to know
and-
what exactly is going on.
Outside of that, Linda personally does carry books that are mostly just for her because people aren't normally too interested in a bunch of conspiracy theories around
That's what I'm looking
around
for.
stuff like that normally. So
Okay. Well,
that's her personal collection if you're interested in that.
you know what? Arthur knows that he's gonna have to ask her eventually. He walked in all awkward, trying to avoid the subject, but he knows that. Well, he's got no leads.
Mm-hmm.
So after scouring the books and just scouring through what he thinks he might need for something, or he's barely even looking. More just
Yeah.
okay. Here we go. Okay, here we go. There's gonna be something she's gonna tell me. All right.
Oh, you're finally gonna ask.
Oh, Christ. Listen, I'm gonna need... I need you to not make a deal out of it. I'm gonna need
Oh,
some from your personal collection. Oh, Christ.
You can't just say that and not expect me to make a big deal out of it. You're finally opening your eyes to the truths of this world.
Oh.
Every little detail, every important thing, but... Alright.
Arthur looks like me when you were telling me about your facts. Arthur has the face of a man
Okay,
who is
alright.
terrified of the extent that this could make things, but...
Alright. Let's see. What do you want? What information? Any specific theories you've been going about? I have, she pulls out one, oh, there's a theory going around about the serial bombings. The NIA is covering it up, don't you know? Right? Taking over every case, they're covering it all up. Oh, it's big talk in the underground conspiracy zone, eh?
Okay. Alright. I'll take a look at that one, but
Alright,
I really want to know something about...
What?
Blood. Specifically about the blood of something. Have you heard talk of something... The blood of something?
Ooh, rumor has it beneath the church that they're keeping the blood of Christ.
Right, never mind.
No? Not that kind of blood.
I'll take the serial bombing one.
Yeah.
That might be important.
Yeah, you do remember that the serial bombing started 10 years ago.
I do know. I was very aware.
Yeah. And the NIA did take over that case from you.
I know it did. Okay, I take the book. I give her my library card and I sign it under. I get to sign it under.
Yep. Well, what else? Anything else you need? Right? I've got plenty of other things. There's the glowing man of the school. Oh, I love that one.
That one out. Oh?
Yeah, the glowing man of the school.
Well, that one I'll take out because I'm interested. What do you mean glowing man of the school? Just give it here. I'm already too committed.
Damien told you about that one. It was the guy that covered himself in glow stick fluid.
I know. I just want to fucking have it.
Yeah. She hands that one off to you as well.
Cool. Now she no longer has access to it. Actually, if you want, I can actually solve this case for you.
The case of the glowing man?
I think I might be able to solve it for you.
Solving a mystery for me? I would owe you so much if you could.
I could solve this mystery.
Prove any of my mysteries.
I could prove some of them.
She's actively leaning over her desk.
Linda.
Yeah. Sorry.
Is there anything else of interest possible? Is anything?
I mean, it depends. What do you need? There's a ton of theories going around about all sorts of things every day.
Linda, you know what? I would love to tell you about some of my wild theories, but in reality, I don't have enough, evidence to suggest half the shit that I'm thinking this could be.
Mm-hmm.
So how about this? I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
How about because things are getting a little different. I might need to start getting some different, not incorrect by complete definition, but close, but different sources as well, and maybe some sources that... listen, I'm just trying to say this. I might need access to your collection more often, and please don't...
Oh my god,
just for a new case. No.
That's... Of course, you can always have access to the collection. I'm always happy to bring a new one into the fold.
I'm not into the fold. You know what, Linda? Thank you so much. I gotta get back to work.
I get it. You're a serious detective. You're not into the fold. She leans over the table and winks twice.
I am just... I say, thanks, thanks, Linda, I gotta go. And I thank you for the invitation. And I walk out. Oh my god.
Of course. The wink invitation.
I'm gonna strangle myself. I'm gonna strangle myself. Um. The serial bombing case. This shit is not fun. Not fun. Not a fun case. It's not gonna... Well, let's find out what this shit has to do with it.
As you walk out, you see the guy you ran into before walk past. He seems to be incredibly lost.
Sir, is there something I can do to help you? You seem lost.
Yeah, no, your directions didn't work.
I'm asset directions. Here, Arthur Core.
I
Nice to meet you.
think I took too many lefts. Yeah, Merrick Corsus. Pleasure to meet you.
You're gonna need to write that down sometime for me, sir. Yeah.
Just Mare is fine.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. So you need to get to the construction yard?
Yeah, I need to get there. It's for a project of mine.
Project of yours. How interesting.
Yeah.
How is? I'm actually heading around that area myself, so it's not too far out of the way. How about you just follow me? Maybe on the way, maybe I can give you a ride in the car.
Oh,
And on the way, you can tell me all about this little project of yours.
is that your car parked all the way down there?
Yeah. It's, we don't want to. Yeah, let's just go.
It's falling apart.
Yeah, she's an old trucker though. She ain't let me down now. I have been thinking about getting a new one though, possibly investing.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
New Cadillacs. Yeah, new
No,
Cadillac
this one-
dealership opened up.
This one seems like it could be nice though if you fix it up, right?
Yeah, possibly. I'm gonna start heading towards the construction zone.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too much of an auto repair guy. I know a few guys. Cousin Mario, he knows a guy.
Everyone in this town seems to know a guy.
Yeah, interesting. Seeing it's such a big city, but everyone knows a guy. Everyone knows everybody.
So,
This
park a
project of yours.
yeah.
What are you working on it for? Just a personal project? You an architect or something?
Oh no, I'm an author actually.
An author.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's one of my many passions
That's-
lately.
Any books that I may have,
Well, if you were at the library today, you might have seen some of mine
your
on
book
the.
signing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did see there was a book signing. That was you. Wow, that's impressive.
What do you know?
What about, what's the construction site you're gonna be here for?
Oh, this?
Yeah, just some research.
Yeah, I don't actually know a lot of, what these things are like, really. It sounds kind of silly, but I grew up in the countryside, and I never really saw much of the city.
Yeah, well,
So
it's
it's
almost the opposite.
so it's a little bit hard to write about things if you don't even know what they're like.
Yeah. Yeah, that is very true.
Mm-hmm.
I used to work in a lot of that kind of environment. You have to be making guesswork.
Is that
But
blood?
I've never been on. Oh shit.
Oh, it is.
Possibly, yeah, probably. Yeah, it's another part of the city you're gonna have to
Wow.
get used to.
Is this the scene of a real crime? I haven't encountered one of those yet.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Connor, you did it again!
You see,
You
oh,
did
by
it
the
again!
by the way, I haven't shown you what he looks like yet. He is currently dressed in a suit. However, he's wearing the suit top like a cape. The laws of physics cannot explain how this is held in place.
Oh my fucking god!
That's what he looks
I love
like.
him. Ooh.
Yes. Stuff is amazing, really. Oops.
Oh god. You've never been on a real crime before. Real crime scene.
No, I haven't. Have
Really
you?
never.
Have you experienced real crime?
I'm a detective.
A detective?
Yeah,
That's amazing.
that's my job is working with real crimes.
I'm actually ready. That's actually what my next story is about.
Oh, what? Really?
Yes,
Interesting.
I'm writing about detectives.
Oh, what kind of detective work? I can always
A
peer review
robot
it.
detective.
A robot detective.
Yes.
Arthur kind of like chuckles. Actually, he's like, well, actually, kind of seems like some stuff I'd actually kind of like. Robot detectives, much as it's very different from, might be a little
Yes.
different from real detectives, especially because you've never seen a real crime before. But robot detectives actually kind of sounds a little, cool.
Yeah, but
Something
do
my daughter
authors
would
of
read.
fantasy need to know about the world of the fantastical in order to write about that? No.
I mean, yeah, they kind of do. If you really want to get someone active, you got to ask, use me as, maybe you can even use me as a consultant.
A
He's kind of like,
consultant.
hands him a business card.
He gladly takes your business card. I might take you up on that.
You know, I've always wanted, I've always, my daughter's always liked those kind of things, like those, kind of fanciful stories. Telling her maybe her old man involved in a detective robot case. Maybe sounds
Ah, yes, I can see it now.
got some brownie
Detective
points.
Arthur Core. Robot
That's,
detective.
wait a minute. I I never agreed to be the robot detective. I just wanted to, tell you what a real crime scene's like, like give you some ideas and
Oh,
let you know what a
okay,
robot
yeah.
detective
Don't.
would do.
Oh, I was overstepping my bounds. I'm sorry. I did not realize.
No, you're not overstepping your
No,
bounds.
I'm sorry. I understand. If you don't want to be RoboCop, I can handle that.
I'm actually I think maybe I might want to be.
You
Maybe RoboCop might be kind of cool.
you want to be the detective?
I'll be the detective.
Oh,
I'd rather
that's
be the robot
great.
detective. I'd rather, but I'll be a consultant. I'll be
What
my
kind of
main job.
what kind of things do detectives do?
Well, and let's just use this as an example. Actually, I'll use this as your training.
Yes.
Arthur's gonna
Tell
do
me
his
what
job
what
when he
can you
tells this guy.
tell from
Um,
this crime scene?
Well,
What
Arthur was here when I
Yeah.
think this exact crime scene happened.
Oh,
because
yes,
he
you
was
were.
The one
You were the
that
one
did
that-
the crime.
Yes, you were the one that clearly shot the guy, and you see
Yeah.
there is currently a bullet casing on the ground that
Yes.
belongs to your gun.
So, I can see from this bullet. I can see that on this crime scene, there's a pool of blood and a bullet casing.
Yes.
Clearly, someone's been shot. So, as a detective, the first thing we do is we piece together the evidence, just the things that are here, and we start to make possible connections. And so, that would be: I walk into a crime scene, I see blood, I see bullets, I see,
Mhm.
little marks in the walls. I start to determine, okay, how do these marks in the walls work? Like, or I point over to where the crates and where Arthur knows the drugs used to be. You can tell by the way the dirt is centered around these box areas. There used to be other boxes there, things that are no longer there. So I know that something's been cleared out, and then in the time that cleared out, someone was shot. The
I
person is no
see.
longer here, and lest I remember, someone didn't report this crime. So either that person is now, exactly swimming with some fishes, or that person's gotten medical help and
I
attention.
doubt that person is currently dead.
Well, I would assume so, because if they were dead, they'd be here.
Yes, there is no body.
But at the same time, people get rid of bodies. But you can also see that whatever the body, if the body was dragged, you would see scuffs in the dirt. In reality, if you look over, and I point to some very, very vague, almost blink if you miss it, footprints. It's obvious that there's footprints. He's kind of exaggerating because, again, he knows what happened.
Yeah, he knows what
So
happened.
he's also kind of flexing a little bit.
I see.
But I can also tell that those
You
bullets
can-
came from a snub-nosed revolver, and that because of the way they fired and the way they come on the ground, you can see that they're a certain caliber. And that means the person was an incredible shot. Excellent. Would never have lost their attentiveness. This person that was shot the other person must have aimed perfectly for a non-vital organ if they're alive. So that means that
I
the
see.
intention was not to kill the person, but to wound them. So now we have a motive of the person, and we found this out by just looking at the crime scene. A
Cut.
detective pieces together the evidence that is seen into a story. Basically, we do what you do, but we do it find out the truth of a murder. Craft a story that's plausible. We use that to catch criminals.
I see. A plausible story.
Yeah, well,
Okay, alright.
maybe if it was a robot, I
Let
could
me
do
try
that.
and do some detective work too. I want to see what I can find here.
Oh, right.
He looks around at the blood. Okay, okay. Alright. That person was shot here. And then,
Yes.
from these footprints in the blood, he clearly calmly walked over here and had a seat.
Yep. Very true.
And then,
Yes.
judging from the large amounts of blood here that is pooled, he sat there for a good while before heading out in that direction after sealing off his wound, I'd imagine.
I'd assume as well. Huh. That is interesting. That's very true. That's incredible.
The thing
That
that
is actually-
that makes me think that this person isn't an expert, though, is he picks up the casing on the ground. They left this behind. I don't know. If they were an expert, a detective would easily be able to tell what kind of gun this came from, and it would narrow down who could have done it. From
Well,
all the people that own guns to all of the people that own guns that can fire this round, which I'm sure is only 5 people.
it's actually a lot more than fun.
More than 5 people.
It's
I was
been-
close.
It's a very common, incredibly common gun.
I mean,
It's so common, in fact, that it's the most common gun used by police officers.
and you're a detective. Do you have one?
I do actually. I have that same exact gun. That's why I know what the bullets look like. But because of that, it's also the most commonly stolen gun.
Oh. That's amazing.
Things you learn as a detective, right?
Yes.
One thing that you do have to know when you're working with detectives, and you're working with in the crime scene he's like, as he's doing, he's kind of like trying to piece together. Did Arthur's like dude help this guy, or did this guy just had to like go off on his own? He's gonna have to figure that out in his own time.
You believe Doc probably. You did call Doc.
I know. He's never let me down. But again, poor guy. Oh. Gone. Just made a noise, so I thought someone joined the call. Yeah, but when you're working on a thing like, especially something that could be murder, or, an assault charge, you have to understand, well, why wasn't it reported? So let's think about it like this.
It wasn't reported because the
Right.
person who was shot,
Yep.
was committing a crime.
Well, yes. You can also tell that by the general airiness
Abandoned
of this whole place.
construction site.
Yes,
Just-
the airiness of this whole place. It's a very common place for members of places like mafia and biker gangs, things like that, to hang out in places like this. It's relatively abandoned, and no one's really gonna fuck with it. But it's when people get shot.
So I was
yeah.
right in using this place as reference. Hooray!
Yes, very actually. How did you know this was a place that could be a crime scene?
I didn't know it could be a that it was a crime scene. I just
Picked a random place. And just
I've
decided,
been
"You know what, let's
here
go to-"
I've been here a while, and I've gotten around. I understand that there are construction sites and that there are ones which are abandoned. I just
Yes.
have a hard time getting to them.
So-
Normally I have someone guide me, but people weren't available today.
Well, my question is, so do you go to like random abandoned construction sites throughout the city as reference to hopefully find a crime?
Yes, actually.
Wow.
Not just abandoned construction sites, the docks too. Anywhere that I think seems criminal and eerie. I have a very good eye for that. After all, I used to save people pretty regularly in my hometown.
What was your job? Liam figured it out. Anyways, Liam figured it out.
No, you
Really?
didn't.
Liam thinks he figured it out.
Liam has not. Yes. A good Samaritan. There you go. That's the role.
Good Samaritan.
Yes.
Liam did figure it out. Because we talked about this. They're editing this part out, but I know who this is. This is the other guy. You were talking about him.
Sure.
Remember? Okay. Is he not the guy you were talking to me about?
He could be.
You fuck! You can't just say that. No, I like him. He's a good character. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
Edit this part out.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back to Arthur. I'll give this good. 1, 2. Yeah, well, we should probably get going.
At this point in time, your personal phone begins to ring.
Oh, sorry, I gotta take this. Merrick, maybe you should just examine those footprints over there. See, you can be able to get some good.
How expert of you to be able to spot such footprints from such a distance.
Yeah, they were his boots. He's not wearing the same shoes, but they were his. He answers the phone. Hello, Arthur Code Detective Services. What do you need?
Hey, Arthur. Don't worry. It's not about the rabbit. Damien just called, and he wants to meet up with us. Apparently, something big's happened with the sample he gave us. Apparently, he went ahead and tested it on some rats, and wants to tell us about the outcome.
Right. Okay. I'll meet you there.
Yeah. He said he wanted to meet at the office. His lab apparently was kind of a mess.
All right. Just tell him to meet me there. Tell him to meet us there. About an hour, I guess it'll take me to get back and finish up all this.
Arthur, I discovered they were my own.
Incredible deduction skills. Listen, I gotta go. I'm babysitting right. I will be back. He's like thinking, RoboCop, Robo Detective. Now this guy can come along. We might have. Never mind. I have a guy I'm dropping off. He wanted to see some stuff around the city. Just meet me at my office. I'll figure something out.
Oh. Thank you.
Okay. I'll see you. I was talking to the guy on my phone. I appreciate you here listening to me.
Yes.
I hang up the phone after I say my goodbyes. Okay. Wish your mother luck. Okay. Good night.
All right. Yeah. Just saying the rabbit.
Click before you just says it.
Yeah.
Fucking rabbit shit. Hey. Where do you live? I'll drop you off at your house.
Oh yes, my home.
Do you need to? Listen, if you ever need to go and to do some...
He's honestly thinking about how he's going to describe his home. As he stares off into the distance.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I believe... It's one of the many towers.
One of the many towers? You mean... Oh, shit. Do you not know your own apartment number?
I don't need to remember it. We got one that I wouldn't have to remember the number of. It's the top.
Do you remember the name of the tower? There's literally almost countless towers.
That is the problem.
Oh, fuck.
Normally my assistants help me.
Where does your assistants go?
I believe they were cleaning up the library.
Do you want me to go look? Want to go take you back to the library?
That would probably be the right move here, considering everything else.
Okay. Well, I need to be back to my office in an hour.
Okay.
I'll try to help you out find your friends for a second before that, but then I gotta go back to my job.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So,
I take a smoke with a light one. You smoke?
no.
Okay. Lucky lighter.
Yeah.
Was it?
You you go back outside the library, and drop them off.
All right. Listen, you know my number on the business card. If anything happens, you know.
Of course. If
Nice meeting you, Mr. Arthur. Mr. Author.
You're
Merrick.
Arthur. I'm
Merrick.
Merrick. Yes.
Yes, Merrick. I know, but you're the author, and I'm Arthur.
I get it.
You can tell I'm a father. You can tell I'm a father. Okay.
Yes. I am something like that as well.
Something like that. Okay, never mind. You call me if you need me.
I will call you if I need you. He enters.
Okay, I go back to the car.
You go to your office.
Okay,
and you
he's already
see
here, for fuck's sake.
Bo sitting there
Bo,
with your
already
dog.
here.
Yeah,
Oh,
where do you
fuck's
think I
sake,
called
dog.
you from?
My fucking office? You call me from my office?
I used your phone. You see that he has left your phone.
Oh, fuck. Wait, you left? Has he left it like? Is the office phone like off the
Yes.
charging like that? You know that's like you know that gets rid of the fucking batteries and it also charges me too. I swear to God, Bo, I'm gonna hit you. If the electric bill and if the fucking phone bill and
Don't worry about it. All right.
don't worry.
As I said, okay. As I said, I'm gonna pay you.
And okay, right. Okay. So tell me what he found.
Okay.
Or is he-
Yeah. He's on his way. Speak of the devil, actually, as Damien comes through the door.
Oh, damn! We were literally just talking about you. Super convenient.
Oh, yeah.
What
He's
the
carrying
fuck are you?
he's carrying a rat cage to his
Oh.
side, and he's covered in blood.
Right. Okay.
What the
Damien?
fuck did you give me?
I gave you a sample.
Bo steps back
of
and takes a
drugs.
picture. Don't fucking take a picture right now.
Actually, he might actually need to. Bo, use my camera as well. I might need some of this for evidence.
Oh God. All right. So.
Yeah, you may be in a serious case now.
Yeah.
What the fuck just happened?
So yeah, I tested it on some rats. You know, some lab rats, as you do.
Yeah.
And
Oh, sorry.
I tested it on 10 total. 9 out of the
Oh,
10 exploded. I'm sorry. What did you say? They exploded.
They exploded. He's like writing this down, and as he says "exploded," he just goes,
Like.
"Yeah, I know what an explosion is. Fire."
Some. Fun fact. Speaking of fire, actually, the last one. He pulls out the last one. Who has now a bit of a red streak going along it, and he pulls out a little prod that he has, prods it, and it fucking breathes fire now.
Yeah.
This is above my pay grade, which is nothing because this is a favor. Okay, here you go. Take your rat.
Okay.
He hands the rat off to Bo, and
Yeah, this is definitely above your pay grade.
yeah,
Oh.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Nothing. Oh shit. Okay.
I don't know
Fuck.
I don't know what you guys, dragged me into here, but no.
Yeah, no, this is pretty serious shit. This is definitely fucking serious as shit. Oh shit. Oh
Well,
dear God.
congratulations, you now have a fire-breathing attack rat.
Lear adds that to his inventory.
Fire-breathing attack rat. Yes.
Wow. Holy shit. Okay. So, Bo, remember when I told you this could become a big story?
Yeah, I think I
The
just
fire
found my
breathing
story.
I think the fire breathing attack right might be a fucking story. But at the same time, I think that it might need to just stay a story for a second. Because I think this may have something to do with
Mhm.
think and I can't believe I'm about to say this. I think Linda may have been I think something Linda might be onto something. Linda might be onto something. And like he whispers it really quietly. Linda might be onto stop.
It's a good thing you're whispering it now, because if she fucking heard that...
I know. She would become. She would think she's a goddess if the universe. I know. I know.
Oh, God.
I know. Oh, I think that this may be above. I think this may be a bigger deal than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna use the attack rats, and we're also gonna use the pictures. We're gonna have to sign you. We're gonna have you sign a media consent form. But you were probably not gonna use it, so you want us? We just have to have you sign this. He holds out a media consent form. Just sign the here or.
All right, come
Bo,
on. You know the drill.
just
Bo
sign
begins
this
to push.
form.
Fuck, fine. At least use one
We'll-
of the good
we'll-
pictures of me.
We'll blur your face if you need to.
No fucking guarantees. And then Damien walks off, just kind of with a look in his eye.
I mean, I'd have a fucking look at why. Fuck.
Yep.
That guy's a fucking. That guy is. I don't understand why he didn't fucking instantly try to get rid of us. I mean, Christ. The
Oh.
fire breathing attack round, Bo, what the fuck did you give me?
Clearly
fuck did we
something
get
capable.
our-
Clearly, I gave you something capable of making fire breathe and attack rats. Magic's real. Everything I knew was a fucking lie up to this point, apparently. And
Oh god.
oh,
This isn't magic, this is just weird science.
okay, yeah,
He says like face in his pillow.
just
like,
just
he's
weird
like-
science. We'll go with that.
Yeah, weird science, like that song, you know, like
Yeah.
you know, weird science. Don't get copyright.
Of course, yeah.
You know, like the song, you know, it's just that one. He's like stressed out, like, okay, I'm supposed to. Oh,
Okay,
Jesus.
let's just calm down, all right? Let's just
Okay,
relax.
what the
Have a
fuck are we gonna
seat.
do next?
Have a seat.
Oh, I'm sitting. I go and sit down.
Okay. Guess down.
Oh god,
Chet comes up to you.
what are we doing here? What did I just do?
I have no idea.
Oh,
No fucking
God.
idea.
Like he starts like just laughing, and he's like, "Oh, this might be a story. This is some real shit."
Yeah. And you wanna know the fucking part that worries me?
What?
They're putting that in people.
Well, you know, like an old friend always said,
Can people breathe fire now?
"Holy shit." Oh
It's
my
like-
god, what if people do? People putting that shit in their bodies, though.
No, but think about it even worse now. You know? It blew up 9 of them. It's only a 10% success rate.
It's a 10% success rate on rats, which is usually a lot more hardy than humans.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. At least in my experience. Not all the time. But maybe they're putting this shit in our bodies. A small dose might do nothing, but people are getting high off of this.
Nah, judging from how expensive that was, I don't think people are getting high off of it. This ain't something that's like all over the streets.
They might be making super soldiers.
Yeah.
They could be doing stuff as serious as making fucking basically superheroes.
I think they might be. And the thing is, this has been on. This has, I believe this has existed from. This ain't something new.
Oh shit. You know what? It's just like us to get roped into a story like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It certainly
You know
is.
I don't know if this is a good thing or bad thing, but
Yeah.
no. Well, nobody always said, get what you deserve. So, whether we fucked up or we did something very good, we're going to find out We're going to find out right now.
Yep. You want to get some? You want to go get some smoked rabbit?
I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna kill you. You don't need to. And yeah. Like I start walking out to go wherever he wants.
At that point,
I'm going to kill you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
And that's where we're gonna take a break right now. I gotta go to the washroom. And we'll come back and we'll say a day has passed.
Session part 2. Okay, let's take a break.
So we're gonna do. This is gonna be two. This session's gonna be a 2-parter.
Oh Jesus.
So here's the thing, Arthur. Okay, I'm just saying it's a valid fucking method for. It's a valid method for cooking a rabbit. Okay, you can smoke a rabbit. It's a valid thing.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Christ, listen. I understand you can smoke a rabbit, but it doesn't fucking mean that's the only way to preserve it. I swear to God. It's not the only way to preserve it. It's not
an adequate way.
The smoke is not an important factor in the fucking. I swear to God.
I think it's.
Hey, I swear to God.
It just
you want to fuck with me right now.
It makes sense.
Makes sense. No, it fucking doesn't, man.